A Syndicate Snack Box has been added to the game. It costs 1 telecrystal. A box of delicious snacks and drinks to eat alone or with your team includes 1 toy you didn't want. Anyone can buy this, meaning that it's not job specific. And when you purchase it, it's just a box in your hand. It is immediately obvious that it's a Syndicate item, but I mean, it's just food. But inside there can be just a bunch of snacks like so. As you can see, this one actually has a toy sword and a blood red brew can. So they don't always just come with Space Cola, and Blood Red Brew cans, in case you aren't aware, they have 5 units of stimulants in it, but also comes with nuclear cola, so you have to be kind of careful with them. But either way, there is some extra potential out of them. It isn't just strictly for nutrition, even though that's pretty important anyway. This one's actually interesting because, as you can see, this one actually comes with a Cindy Balloon, which is technically a 20 telecrystal item. So there's some fun shenanigans that could be caused from this. Bolas have been nerfed substantially. Of the more minor part of the nerf, they are much more expensive to craft, but it's not too expensive. But bolas can no longer stun, and what that means is, if you hit something with a bola, before if you had 2, you could literally just toss both at the same time to basically stun someone. But now, if somebody's already ensnared, the second bola doesn't do anything to them, it just passes through. It also does a lot less stamina damage as well, so if you hit somebody with a bola and hit them with a stun baton, it actually won't be enough to even stun them right away, because it only does 55 stamina damage now. So you still have quite a bit more stamina to lose, but due to the fact that it does over 50 means that if you do get hit by a bola, you will be slowed significantly when it does hit you, so it still has use there. Also, you can now rip the bola off while moving, so that's also another pretty big hit to bolas. There is now more clear text for when somebody who dies takes a ghost roll. So, I have died, and I took a ghost roll and lost a ghost roll. The new text is his, her, they, soul has departed and moved on. Any recovery is unlikely. It is also purple now, so there's a clear indication that this person can never return back to this body. It is a husk.
Ion storm detected near the station. Please check all AI-controlled equipment for errors.
A new event has been added to the game, and it is essentially a random event that makes AI malfunction, but it doesn't make all AI malfunction. But it has the ability of replacing laws with random other laws from obviously a preset list, and it can cause quite a lot of mayhem. For example, I've seen one that makes it so that the head of security is considered the only crew member. So basically, it was cyborgs. That cyborg just became the head of security's like bodyguard. So there's interesting laws like that that could be changed. And I just ran the event for one more time for fun. And my basic, I don't even know what you would call this, but I now have a law that existence is harming wizards. But you can definitely interpret this in many weird ways. We don't actually have official wizards yet, but like if you saw somebody wearing wizard clothes, you could justify attacking them, I guess. I mean, it's a goofy law. There's a lot of weird things that can happen with this, and it's a really fun event. The double-bladed energy sword has been buffed to now do 17 slash and 17 heat, so it isn't nearly as weak as it used to be, and it still attacks faster than normal, so dual typing damage is pretty strong. Heat with slash is often not resisted by the same armors, and the only downside is heat cauterizes the slash wounds, so you're never going to really make anyone bleed with the double-bladed energy sword. But to unprotected targets, you'll crit them in 3 hits, because, I mean, it's just a ton of damage. It attacks very fast. It still has good reflect chance, and it does structural damage, so obviously you're seeing the extra 20 damage from structural on the target. You can break things like windows pretty quickly with a double-bladed energy sword. Grills also fall really quickly. It's kind of interesting. It sounds like you're not actually damaging the window. It's playing the sound like you're not doing enough damage, but it definitely does the damage. Foam now properly transfers its reagents to you now if you are not wearing internals. The PR does mention smoke as well, but that's at the moment of this recording not working. It is being actively fixed though. But for now, foam does indeed transfer reagents, so this is an Ipecac foam bomb. And as you can see, the Ipecac is indeed spreading to you, and the amount it spreads is different from the way it used to be. It's actually now dependent on how much of like the Ipecac's actually in there, or whatever reagent. Obviously doesn't have to be Ipecac, but that is just one example. New Syndicate objective has been added to the game. Hijack the emergency shuttle. Leave on the shuttle free and clear of the loyal Nanotrasen crew on board. Use any methods available to you. Syndicate agents, Nanotrasen enemies, and handcuffed hostages may remain alive on the shuttle. Ignore assistance from anyone other than a support agent. So if I step on the shuttle, nothing changes directly because it doesn't know that it's completely free and clear. But also added with this objective, if you go to the emergency shuttle console and emag it, it will immediately set the timer to 10 seconds and launch the shuttle. So this is pretty useful if you're trying to complete the objective. And as you can see, it turned green because I'm the only one on the shuttle. You can now craft your own potato AI, PAS. So basically, you can now craft potato batteries, which requires a potato, 2 rods, and an LV cable. And then you can make a super compact AI chip with steel, glass, 2 low voltage cables, and 2 capacitors. And once you make those, you can then make a potato artificial intelligence. And if you shift click it, it'll literally say no PAI installed. It's a potato. You force it to be sentient, you monster. What you do is you have to pick it up, you press Z, a light in the center will turn on, and yes, it will indeed be under ghost rules of it's a toy for children, and now you live in it. It's basically a way for people without science access to make PAIs. It even has the robot symbol, I guess, because you are talking through this super compact chip, but it's pretty funny, and yes, you can still actually play music. The last thing I'll include today is the stats page. So if you go to customize on the right side of the screen in the lobby, and at the top you click stats, you'll get a breakdown of your overall playtime and a playtime per role. I want to thank all of our maintainers and contributors for all their hard work to the game through content, bug fixes, polish, whatnot. As always, I will now have the patch notes in the comments below or in the Steam page, however you're viewing this. Thank you for watching.